We will take just a few minutes here to have a look at a PowerPoint theme and see how we can make some changes on it and personalize it. So here I am. I had created a new blank document of presentation, so there's nothing here when it comes to design, and that's fine because I want to create my own design. This is one thing I recommend you to do actually each time you have to create a document of presentation. So the first step you have to do is click on the view menu, and my apologies, I know this isn't French, but I'm sure you will follow me here. So view menu, and you choose Slide Master. So this is different in French, so it's called Slide Master. So as you can see, you have all the models here. Look here, there's a bigger one at the top, and you have to know that everything you apply to this slide is going to apply to the whole theme. Okay, so starting here, if you want to change the font, you have different font families there, but I do prefer like using my own fonts, the one I actually installed on my own computer. So in this case I want to use the font Railway, which I had already installed on my own computer, and use the specific font for my document of presentation. So okay, I'm going to use medium one here. All right, so as you can see right away, it applied to all the other slide. Actually, they are not slides, but they are Slide Master. Okay, so same thing here. You can of course change the font. In this case, I'm going to use the regular Railway. So that helps a lot. So another thing, if you want to change the background image. Again, if you do that here, it will apply to all the other slide. So I'm going to change the background of this one, and I'm going to choose, of course, to fill with a picture. I'm going to choose the actual file I want to use. So in this case, I'm going to use one specific file that is meant for pretty much all of my slides, and I'm going to make a change after that on specific slide masters. So I'm going to choose like a light background. Now, of course, you might want to change the color of the text. As you can see, you have the colors that are attached to the theme, but you can always use RGB or CMYK colors. So there are different ways of selecting colors there. So sorry, I didn't click OK. All right, so I'm pretty much done with the master one. Again, there are so many things you could add, such as shapes, lines, stuff like that. So this is just a quick basic example. So in this case, I wanted to add like a line there, so you can follow my design. All right, but in this case, if I want to remove that, as you can see, I can't because it is actually stuck with my master. So pay attention here. Anything you put in there or you're doing on this specific slide, it will apply everywhere. So okay, in this case, I want to reuse that slide but with a different background. So you can duplicate this slide if you want to. So you can copy and paste, duplicate, but I'm just going to do Command D. You can do Control D on your PC, and then in this case change the background color, the background image. Actually, I have a different background color, and this text I want to make it white. instead of black because I have an actual darker background. But it's not going to change everywhere. It's just going to change on this specific slide. So my last operation here is to change the background of a title slide. So I'm going to choose a background I already created and just adapt actually. This is not totally centered. Okay. So what I have to do basically here is change the size of my title to something more lighter, smaller actually. So there it is here. Okay, so to me that looks just fine. And once you're done, you just can shut this and go back to your normal presentation and your view menu. And then of course you can always add new slides. As you can see, everything had changed, so I don't have to change slide by slide. If I have 50 slides, I mean, it's going to apply everywhere as soon as I change directly the slide master.